Hello ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and welcome back to another video. So, we're doing a tier list on the Destiny 2 raid bosses, so this is kind of new. So we're gonna rate them all. So, this is like something that I would do, just like a feature. I decided to say, hey, why not do a tier list? Because obviously YouTube's did it in the past, didn't really have time to do it, so it's about time before I start doing it. So I decided to go for raid bosses. I initially tried to go through Overwatch, but they didn't have that code recently, so I went for the raid bosses since, well, they have them recently. So yeah, we're gonna rate all the raid bosses. So let's start with my favorite one, Axis. Axis probably was a brilliant boss, probably my favorite D1 boss. But sad thing, the fa the sad thing is, it was quite simple. But however, if you had a team that was panicky all the time, you practically failed it really. So I'll put Axis, and I can't really move up, but I'll put him in A tier because it's the type of team you need to have really. Um, let's see with the other one. I forgot what the Hydra's called. One from Spire of Stars and D2. That one. Oh, jeez. I'll put him in C tier really, because you're practically doing the same thing, just cooking void cannons, shooting at stuff. Really, killing very low number of ads. Yeah, it's just a too simple boss really. Atheon. Atheon, oh god. Atheon was just so simple, really. I'll put him in an E tier for the design, but Atheon, literally all you had to do was go through a Rex Gate, destroy all the oracles, and then grab the shield of Aegis, put the shield up in the middle, and just damage him. That was seriously it, really. Obviously, you had to kill the exploded Hydras, but harpies, I mean, but that was it, really. Anyway, yeah, Callus. Callus, I'll put him in C tier, cause no, B tier actually, cause panicky teams. Callus was practically the whole. Let's just say he was. Let's just say he was the guy who teleported you into an unknown dimension, and you had to say which was the which is the odd one out. So you literally say a load of stuff like chalice, dogs, swords, and then you need to get rid of axes or something like that. I forgot, haven't done Leviathan in a very long time, but I remember that's how it goes really. It's kind of like the Atheon one, but instead you need to say the one that's missing, you need to kill. Crota, he's F tier, really. I'm saying Frodo's just like probably one of the simplest boss ever. There's literally no regulation for any guy in dying. There's literally nothing. Unless you're doing the elite one, then unless you're doing the normal one, oh yeah, actually there is. Yeah, I forgot about that. You got the Oversoul, yeah. I'll put him in E tier because of the Oversoul. So if a Guardian dies, he summons the Oversoul, which will practically wipe your whole team if you don't destroy it in time. But it can be one-shot with Ancestral Nighthawk, so kind of simple. But yeah, all you have to do, grab a sword, everyone rocket the heck out of him, kneels down, you strike him with a sword, then goes up, then a retreat. That's all you have to do with Crota, really. Anyway, the next one, God, I forgot what he's called, this one. As a Sorrow Bearer, I remember. He probably one of my top two favourite bosses from D2. I'd put in him literally S tier. He's a hard boss. Like, I still struggle with him, including I've done this like over 8 times. I still struggle with this boss. The Sorrow Bearer is like such a stressful boss. Like, you split into two teams. If one of you die more than twice, you're practically screwed. So yeah, Gorgoroth, Gorgoroth, I'll put with the Hydra, C tier. Gorgoroth, practically, you have to just get his attention, destroy all the axe and darts, and then just do it. But the problem with why I put him into C tier, because it sounds simple, is he summons cursed trolls, which will explode at you, and you're only on there for like a limited time, so you need to remember your timing. So yeah, it's a hard boss if you think about it. Scourge of Scourge of the Pass, final boss. Scourge Prime, I think it was called. I put him in. I put him in C tier along with Gorgoroth. It's a bit of a simple boss, really, but this is the AI we're talking about. Like, the amount of times we die, our team dies, is due to the AI messing up, or just him refusing to move in a place that you don't want to go. Him to go. Oh, whoops! Throw it up here. Is this Callie or Sadira? Oh, jeez. It's just got one of the Woken sisters. So which one should I go for? Callie, I would put as D tier, just simply because it's pretty simple. Callie's one. But the other one, I forgot her name. Oh, the other one I'll put in B because. I'm sorry, I got a runny nose. I should have taken my behavioural tablets this morning. The reason why I put the other sister was like an encounter in there rather than Callie is Callie's just easy. Is because she needs more of a place, because literally the whole encounter is confusing. Like, you have to literally after you've done so damage to her, you have to get up to a floor. And you can only stand on one player at once, so that's the confusing part. And it keeps getting my teams all the time. Right, so Gorgoroth 2.0, I forgot this guy's name from Last Wish. I put him in, put him with Gorgoroth because he's practically the same as Gorgoroth, just gets attention and stuff, but there's more to it. You know, let's just put him in front of Gorgoroth because he's much harder than the, no, that's the final boss. Final boss is always hard than the mini bosses. But yeah, let's see. Oryx, the Taken Kin. Jeez, he's S tier. Oryx was one of the hardest bosses for D1, and I could see why. Jeez, the whole raid is complicated of how to defeat him. I still can't explain it these days. But yeah. Riven. So, Riven is also S tier. I'm putting him in front of Oryx because I feel like his encounter is much more harder than Oryx, really. Like, jeez, he was hard. Riven was hard. Like, obviously you can cheese Riven. That's the thing you can do, but if you do it legit, I like just try to do it legit, because it's probably the best raid experiences ever, killing him. So satisfying killing him normally rather than cheesing him. This one is the Death Singer from Crota's raids. Not even a boss. Why is she even here? Like, even in challenge mode, she's easy. She doesn't even have boss health. All you have to do is one shot her with the sword and she's dead. For the normal version, she's just a yellow bar enemy. Seriously, what? Why do we have that? But anyway, next one is the, oh, I forgot his name, the one first boss from Vault of Glass. I'm putting him B tier. He is also hard. There's a lot of things to do in this one. Like, you have to defend certain parts of the points. You need to get the Aegis Shield, shoot down a part of his shield. Shoot down a shield. I think it's a part of his shield, or just all of his shield. So you have to give damage to the boss, and also protect stuff at the same time. Defeat oracles too. It's literally, you have to do 3 things at once, really. It's such a complicated boss. The next one, I think this one's called Garan. I don't know his name. I've only done Spire, what's it called? Spire of Stars, that one. I don't know. Oh yeah, Eater of Worlds is the Hydra. Spire of Stars is this guy. I put Gorgoroth up there by accident. Whoopsies. So yeah. So, I think this boss is going to be D tier, because Literally, you don't even need to cheese him and he's easy. Like, all you have to do is use shotguns, go right up to him and then just shotgun him. I've literally seen videos of people just kill him with ease. But yeah, I've been about higher tier, rather than E tier, just because it is actually hard to encounter before you have to start damage face. Vosic. So Vosic is the you have two phases with Vosic. The first encounter is pretty easy. You just have to charge the Seaver charges and throw Seaver charges at him whilst destroying the voltage eaters, which are like heavy shanks, which will drain the voltage. I'm thinking of phase 2 here. Oh, guys, phase 1's just easy. We'll put him straight into E tier if it was phase 1. But phase 2, when you actually face him legit and actually kill him, I'll put him as C tier. Just simply because the rooms and the challenge. Like, jeez. Vosic has like Seaver Destiny Critical, which he does after his damage phase is over. And if you've got a certain amount of time to get into a safe room, if you die if you run out of time, you practically die instantly. And even the Guardian's in the safe room because you have to close the door. Some people forget to close the door. So yeah, reasons. The War Priest. The War Priest was probably one of my favourite bosses before Axis in Vosic at D1. The War Priest, I'm putting C tier. I'm putting him past Scourge, the Hydra, because damn, like literally, he has new hive he summons. Like hive that if you shoot them, you're enraged. Other hive acolytes, and they would literally shoot ogre beam eyes, which would drain your health. And also, if you get into and also after damage phase, he will destroy the spire, so you can't go back to that damage phase. You have to use only 3. If you run out of, if you're on your 4th damage phase, practically that's it. You have to keep shooting him until, but you could die, obviously. But yeah. And also, when he's low health, he also summon taken enemies, which at that time were really hard to deal with. So yeah. So obviously, there's a lot more bosses I could have gone for, but yeah, this is like the official tier list for all the big bosses from D1 to D2. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and always, I hope you have a great day.